today's video, we're going to talk about what a niche is and why it is crucial for your YouTube growth. So if you're interested in learning more about this topic, stick around. Hey, Saarenoja here. Welcome to my channel where I help new YouTubers grow on YouTube. First off, what is a niche? What does it even mean? The textbook definition of niche is a specialized segment of the market for a particular kind of product or content catering to a specific audience with distinct interests, needs, or preferences. Yes, it's a lot of words, so let's break it down. If we think about a specialized segment of the market, we first must think about the market in general. So the broad category, I'm going to give you an example. The broad category of a market would be fitness. That is a category of a market. Fitness, finance, housing, food, etc. Those are broad categories of the market. Now, with a niche, it's a specialized segment of the market. So it's for a particular kind of product or content. So if you think about that, if we take the big bubble of fitness, then breaking that down, a specialized segment of that would be something like yoga or HIIT or Tabata or weight training or something like that, right? If we go with this example, fitness, broad category, yoga is a specificity within that broad category. And then the last part of this is really important, is that in the definition it says catering to a specific audience with distinct interests, needs, or preferences. So with that, you would think, so we have fitness, we have yoga, and then even further down the line, we have yoga for seniors, yoga for moms, yoga for teens, yoga for mom and baby. You know, you have all these different categories. And so when you are able to niche down to a certain category, it creates all these benefits for you with regards to gaining traction for your YouTube growth on your channel. So now that we know what a niche is, why is it so important for your growth? Number one, it'll help to attract your tribe. It'll attract a loyal audience to your channel. And why is this a good thing? Why do we want a loyal audience? Well, because we want people to keep coming back. A loyal audience is usually like a diehard fan of whatever you're doing, right? So yoga for seniors, someone that is in that position that they are a senior and they want to learn how to do yoga. They are like ready to get their health on track. Think about longevity. They're thinking about their health. And if they find you and they jive with you, they will come back. They will subscribe and keep coming back to your videos, increasing your views, increasing your watch time. So a loyal audience is really important for your YouTube growth because it allows people to keep coming back and also subscribe to your channel in order to keep seeing your content. The second thing that a niche does that's really fantastic is it helps you to stand out in a broader audience. Let's take the example again of fitness. Fitness is a huge category, right, of the market. It's huge. Like there are gazillion businesses in fitness. But when you go down to yoga, you start to kind of hone in on a smaller market. And then when you go down to yoga for seniors, you're capitalizing on a much smaller part of the market, so it allows you to stand out in that market because you are catering to a particular need. You are catering to seniors. It's a very different crowd than if yoga for everyone. So it allows you to capitalize on a smaller market within the huge market of fitness. And the third benefit that niching down gives you with helping you to grow on YouTube is it then defines you as that authority. By having a specific niche allows you to be the specialist in that area, to be the authority, to build rapport, to build trust with those people because you are focused only on seniors, right? You're not focused on seniors and children and couples or whatever. You're focused just on them and they will appreciate that. And also people will then know that you are, hey, she's the yoga for seniors person. You know, she's the one that I recommend to all my senior friends that want to do yoga because she's just awesome. That's all she does. She really understands us and she really helps us to gain the flexibility, the longevity, and everything we desire because she is the industry expert. That's what it does. By niching down, you become that person, that go-to person for those people. And that is really important for skyrocketing your growth. I want to give you an example. Let's say you're turning 40 and for a birthday gift, you were given a gift card to a beauty spa. And you are so excited because you never spend money on yourself and you've got this $200 gift card and you're going to go to this beauty spa and you are going to get facials, you're going to get body massages, you're going to come out of there feeling like a whole new woman, right? And you walk in the door and you hand your certificate in and you're like, here, I would love to get a facial. And they say, oh, I'm sorry, we're doing dog grooming today because we felt like doing dog grooming today. So we have changed out our whole space today to welcome in furry dogs and we're going to be a spa for them today. And you're just like, what? Like, what is going on, right? That's what happens if someone sees a video on YouTube that you posted about, let's say, 10 superfoods to eat to be healthy. And they're like, oh yes, great video. You learned so much from them. And then you go to their channel to subscribe. And when you go to their channel, because you want to watch more videos, you find videos on cats. You find videos on their trip to Mexico. You find videos on their favorite restaurants. And you're like, what? Where is all this health stuff? And you're like, oh, I'm not going to subscribe because they're too general. They're a generalist. They're doing everything. They're trying to please everyone. And by trying to please everyone, you please no one. So if you haven't niched down and your video pops up and someone really jives with your content about one particular topic, but you don't have any more videos about that on your channel, they're not going to subscribe, and they're also not going to come back because they're going to look at your channel and be like, I have no idea what this person's about or what they're trying to achieve. And I don't even think they know what they're trying to do. So therefore, they are not an authority. I do not trust them, and I'm not going to come back to their channel, right? So that's what happens. And if you're not getting subscribes, maybe you're getting likes on some of your videos, but you notice you're not getting subscriptions and your content is all over the place, this might be one of the reasons why. So when you specialize, when you become the authority, people will become loyal to you, and they will subscribe, and they will keep coming back and watching your content, and they will also be willing to spread your content to other people that are in the same boat, because usually if a senior is doing yoga, they're hanging out with other seniors, right? And they can tell their senior friends, hey, I found this great yoga for seniors person and she is amazing, or he. Now, a lot of people I know feel like, hey, niching down really makes me feel limited. I'm a multi-passionatepreneur. I have so many interests. I have like all these things I want to do. Yes, that's fine. Do all those things. But if you want to build a channel and you want to grow a business, I would recommend not doing everything on one channel. Because again, if you try to serve everyone, you're going to end up serving no one. And what is the point in that? Like, what is the point in doing all the work of like filming, editing, uploading, creating descriptions, thumbnails, titles, and all of this stuff, putting in your keyword tags and really making an effort, and then you're all over the place and it kind of just fizzles out. It's like a firework that doesn't get off the ground. It's like, right? But you want fireworks that go up into the sky that everyone can see, that's really beautiful and bright, and people are attracted to those. So this is what niching down will give you. And I really want to encourage you that if you are struggling with a niching down, that I would say try it and see what it does to your channel. For me, I got laser focused about 12 weeks ago on my channel. So when I started my channel or restarted my channel, I had it for over 10 years. I had posted random stuff. If someone came to my channel, they would be like, is she a fitness instructor? Is she an architect? Is she a self-development therapist, coach, life coach? What is she? Like, she does all these different things. Is she an animator? Like, what is going on this channel? Because I had posted everything in all of those categories, right? And it was just like what I felt like posting. I wasn't trying to grow a YouTube channel. I didn't even know anything about YouTube. I was just posting for fun or posting my interests. But 12 weeks ago, I got laser focused. I decided that I'm going to help new YouTubers grow on YouTube. And I'm going to share all the content that I'm learning in my online courses with them to help them grow. And when I got laser focused, it didn't happen instantaneously. I didn't grow overnight. Nothing in life that is worth having happens overnight. There is always so much work behind it. But by week 9 of posting consistently in my niche of how to grow a YouTube channel, I grew from 236 subscribers to over 5,000 subscribers. I am now at 7,300 something subscribers. 12 weeks in to getting laser focused on a niche. 12 weeks, 3 months, you guys. Your whole world can change when you have 7,000 subscribers. Your whole world can change when you have 1,000 subscribers. It opens the door for so many opportunities because a lot of businesses are seeing how important micro YouTubers are. When you are niche down and you have a very particular audience watching your stuff, and there is a brand that matches that niche, the people that are in your niche, a brand that really is focused on them, those brands will come to you because it's more valuable for the brand to spend a little bit of money on you to promote their product to a 1,000, 3,000 subscriber base that is so loyal to you and so trusts you and your authority than it would be for them to give that same brand deal to Michael Jordan or something like that, who just hits everyone, right? You have captured the audience of that particular crowd and they really trust you because you, like I said, are that authority. So it opens up doors when you grow your channel By niching down, I would say niche down to blow up. And when you do that, then so many people are going to come knocking at your door. You're going to get amazing sponsorships and brand deals into your inbox because they know that you are that authority and that people trust you. I know niching down is not the only way to go. If you want to go a different route, that's fantastic. Do whatever works for you. You should follow your heart. I always believe that. Trust your gut and go with your gut. But from my personal experience, having a YouTube channel for over 10 years, posting randomly got me nothing. In 10 years, I got 200 something subscribers. In the first 9 weeks of focusing down, I jumped from 236 subscribers to, I think it was like 5,000 or something like that. I don't even remember. But now it's up to 7,000 something. So, and it's only 12 weeks later. So somewhere around the 9-week mark, things changed. Whoosh. I started the YouTube algorithm started recognizing me. And that's another thing that's really important niching down is the YouTube algorithm then knows what you're about. You want the YouTube algorithm to work in your favor. If it understands your niche, if it understands your content, and in your videos, you have keywords. When you speak, you're speaking about a similar topic in all your videos, then YouTube really knows, okay, this channel is about this. I'm going to push this channel out to these people because these people are watching the similar content to this niche, to this person's channel. So another advantage of niching down is that it helps the YouTube algorithm know what you're about. And listen to this, it also helps you to know what you're about. It helps you to speak proudly and to speak confidently about what you're doing because you now have a niche. You know who you're serving. And when you know who you're serving, you know what content to create. You are able to listen to those people. You have experience in that field or that category. You also are going to get questions from those people in the comments that you can then address those needs with more videos. So it just creates this beautiful loop of growth, expansion, opportunities, and everything just becomes better and runs more smoothly. So I totally recommend niching down. I am such a supporter of niching down your channel. And if you want to learn more about growing on YouTube, definitely check out my playlist. I have a How to Grow on YouTube playlist. And I also have a checklist that helps new YouTubers to grow. It gives you a step-by-step guide of how to get started with a solid foundation on YouTube. You know, I talk about how to set up YouTube in general if you don't have a channel. I talk about how to make your banner, how to make your profile icon, how to write a description, how to place keywords on your channel. I go into so much detail. It's a 25+ page document, and you can access it by simply in the description below where it says join the Creator Boost tribe. And when you join the tribe, you will get that PDF in your inbox. And feel free to unsubscribe if you're not, if I don't vibe with you and you just want that checklist. I don't mind. I just want you to get the information so that you can grow your channel and the world can be a better place. Okay, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.